Here are the top 7 productivity habits that work super well. My first productivity habit is to set a timer for your tasks. Whenever I have simple tasks that need to get done, like doing the chores, I'll set a timer to get them done as quick as possible. So when I need to unload the dishwasher, I'll set a 4-minute timer to try to get that done as quick as possible. If I need to clean my bedroom, I'll set a 10-minute timer and try to get that done as quick as possible too. This technique is really fun because it challenges you to race against a time and try to get stuff done as quick as possible. I do this pretty much every single day and I just get stuff done so much quicker as opposed to not setting a timer. This method is also much like the Pomodoro technique, which is where you set a 25-minute timer and work on it until the timer goes off. You take a short break, like 5 minutes, and repeat the cycle 3 more times. After the 4th session, you take a longer break, like around 15 to 30 minutes. The Pomodoro technique works so well because it forces you to focus on one task at a time, and it eliminates the need for multitasking. It also makes your time a lot more intentional and gives your mind a break every 25 minutes or so. So, set a timer for your daily work or tasks and you'll get stuff done so much more quicker. This method also leads into habit number 2, which is the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule stems from David Allen's book, Getting Things Done, in which he states, if an action will take less than 2 minutes, it should be done at the moment it's defined. Let's quickly break this down. If you come across a short task, don't put it off and postpone it. Try to complete it the moment you come across it. This helps you to get stuff done more quickly and eliminates that lingering task you need to get done. Some 2-minute rules in action are replying to an email, putting the dishes away, organizing your desk, or unsubscribing from emails. The 2-minute rule really helps to eliminate procrastination with the smaller tasks and really lets you focus on the more bigger tasks at hand. My third productivity habit is to get some houseplants. Yes, you heard that correctly. A UK study showed that adding houseplants to your workspace can reduce your stress rates and increase your productivity by up to 15%. Surrounding your workspace with greenery can give you a productivity boost, and it also gives your brain something new and alive to look at. It also has something to do with color, as green represents balance and gives off calming and a reassuring presence. So if you want to get more productive, add some houseplants into your workstation or home office. I've recently gotten into houseplants, as you can probably see around me. And I've made a list of the easiest and low maintenance houseplants for beginners to look after. Starting off this list is the snake plant. This plant can tolerate low lighting condition and you should only water when it's bone dry. It's also like a succulent, so do not overwater it. A golden pothos is also a good plant because it thrives in low to bright indirect light. Also, I only water mine when the soil is completely dry. The other 2 plants I'd recommend is philodendrons. They are so tolerable and I only water mine when they're completely dry too. And the ZZ plant. ZZ plants are notorious for being one of the easiest houseplants to look after, and they can survive in like pretty much darkness. Well, don't actually give them darkness, but like they'll survive in most lighting conditions. Like the other 3 plants on this list too, water that when it's completely dry and you'll be good. My 4th productivity habit is chewing gum. Research has shown that chewing gum has been associated with higher levels of productivity. It has also been shown to be able to boost your memory, reduce fatigue, and help you fight distractions. While it's no all-in-one solution to boosted productivity, it's a cheap method to experiment with and see if it works for you. Many people have disputed these claims, but it could come down to something a lot simpler, which both wild and domesticated dogs do, which is chewing on sticks or bones. Chewing is a pastime for dogs, and they'll chew for fun, plus they'll chew to relieve stress and anxiety. This in turn could apply exactly the same to humans. Chewing gum could simply be relieving our stress and anxiety for work, which makes us more productive simultaneously. You be the judge and experiment to see if something as simple as chewing gum can increase your productivity levels. Habit number 5 is to change your workstation. Mental walls and creative blocks can happen at any time to anyone, and they often happen to me when I work at the same workstation for a long period of time. This is when I found a super simple fix, which is just to simply change up your workstation from your normal home office or work office into a different area. This habit has helped me tremendously in the past year. all I do is alternate between working on my PC inside or working on my MacBook outside. This simple location change reinvigorates my mind and helps me to become as productive as ever. Here are 4 ideas of where you should change your workstation. So you could simply go outside or head to a local coffee shop. You could also work in a local park or just head to your local library. Productivity habit number 6 is to listen to music. Research has shown that listening to music can help improve your cognitive and productivity levels simultaneously. It may sound counterintuitive to listen to music while doing work, but it really depends on the type of music you listen to. Music without lyrics is preferred for productivity, but if you're able to work with lyrics, then do so by all means. Research has also shown that the most productive songs are paced at 121 beats per minute. I listen to music while working all the time, and I find it perfect for those boring and monotonous tasks that don't require too much focus but really need to get done. Try it, experiment with it, listen to music while you work, and let me know how it goes for you in the comments below. My final productivity habit that I've implemented in the past year is to not aim for perfection. There's a famous quote by Salvador Dali, which is, "Have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it." This quote is so powerful because it reminds you perfection is impossible to reach, and something considered perfect to yourself means something completely different to the next person. So, how have I changed this habit? I aim for 80% excellent or 80% perfect. This means that when I complete a task, I aim for it to be 80% excellent and then hand it in and hop on to the next task. Living your life this way will help you realize that 80% excellent is still really good, and you probably won't see the difference between that and perfection. So complete your work at 80% excellent and hop on to the next task. So that wraps up my top 7 productivity habits that truly work. I really recommend experimenting with a bunch of these habits to see which ones work best for you.